Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Klint. Very glad to be here online with all of you here on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So, hello, everyone. And also, as you might notice, this little thing on right above my shoulder. Today is our 100th episode. Can you believe it? I've been doing this for 100 times now. So I'm just so glad that I get to share meditation and peace with all of you, and hopefully being able to help many of you to find some of your own inner peace and share it with others. So, hello Ashley, hello Kirk, hello Pat, hello Quincy, hi Penapa, Timothy, Richard, and Jindana. And I'm so sorry, I don't actually know your name yet. It just says Galaxy Tab. Kelly, okay, thank you, Kelly. Okay, so thank you all for joining.
Hey, Kelly.
It was actually saying hello. Yeah. So this is why it's so great to join on Zoom. For those watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, come join us here on Zoom. You get to interact with each other and notice you're not alone in trying to find some peace. Earlier today, I had a class with on Discord. It's another app similar to Line and WhatsApp, and in the group, it was someone from the UK, and he's a young man. He said, "You know, I don't know why I can't find young people meditating like myself." Until he found our group, because the group is a university group. And I said, "Yes, not many people, or at least it feels like you're alone, but in truth, we're all over the world. We're just scattered." So that's why it's great to come and join together. At least here on Zoom, we can see each other if you want to turn on your camera, or if you don't want to, at least being in the Zoom room together, you already feel that energy. So I really do recommend coming in together. So with our 100th episode, it's just really just glad that I get to be here with all of you, sharing this, and also being able to meditate with all of you. So as we're about to meditate, as always, Friday is our special day for our regular meditators because I'll give you a little bit more silence than usual. Remember, if you're brand new, no problem. Take your time. Meditation has just two simple steps: relaxation and awareness. So allow yourself to relax first. Once you're relaxed, everything will just fall into place. Your mind will calm down, feel a little bit more at ease, and eventually quiet down and allow yourself to be at ease, both body and mind. So, number one, let's begin with relaxation. So, as always, let's get into our perfect position as it's perfect for you. And gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And remember, let go of your expectations, especially for our regular meditators. when you've had a good experience before, it's good to remember. But right now, don't try to make it happen. Instead, just enjoy this experience we're having together right now. As sometimes your expectation will unintentionally hold you back. So instead, let yourself feel like a child, innocent as a baby, no worries, no regrets, no responsibilities, just innocent and free, not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. So really allow yourself to relax. We start with a body scan, relaxing every muscle in your body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Allow yourself to feel comfortable. You don't need to look perfect. You don't even need to sit up straight. The important thing is be comfortable. So as we allow ourselves to relax every muscle in your body, you might feel this wave of relaxation flowing, maybe pulsing, helping you feel more and more relaxed. As if this warm wave of relaxation melts away all the discomfort, your aches and pains, simply alleviated, relaxed. As you feel this warm wave go down your neck, your shoulders, relaxing your arms, down to the tips of your fingers, relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back, allowing every muscle in your back to feel at ease, comfortable, like you're getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. And we allow that relaxation to flow down to our legs, letting it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation. letting your body feel comfortable and relaxed. But if you do have any discomfort, even if it's very minor, take some time to adjust. We are human beings. We're not statues. It's always okay to adjust. I was reading a quote from Lumpha Damashiyo, and it was reminding us that when we meditate, many times we unintentionally tense our body, trying to sit perfectly, trying to look correct, when in truth, the correct way to sit is to sit comfortably. If you're not comfortable, even if you look perfect, you're not sitting correctly. So it's always okay to adjust. Don't force yourself. Be relaxed. And once you're relaxed, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. It's a light focus, not too intense, not too intent. Letting our mind stay with our meditation object, floating at our center. And as we visualize or imagine lightly, not too strongly. It's very similar to remembering. Just like you can remember the door to your home. You see it every day. It's easy to remember and picture. So our meditation object should be remembered or visualized in the same way. Like a light memory, not intense, not trying so hard. If it's just a fade or a very, very light clarity, maybe only 5% clear or 3% clear, it's okay. Be happy with that clarity. As seeing is not the goal, it is a benefit, it's a bonus. And at the same time, as the image gets clearer, it's also a nice milestone, letting your mind know, or letting you know that the mind is becoming still and calm. But at the same time, sometimes your object or image fades away, and nothing is wrong. It has done its job. The meditation object and the mantra are meditation tools. Tools to help you calm your mind. So as they fade away, it's because your mind has now come to a standstill, or at least quieted down enough. When this happens, just be there. Allow yourself to experience that calm, tranquility, If your mind begins to wander again, then bring back your mantra or your meditation object. So as we practice together, take your time, no rush. We are practicing letting go little by little. And to clarify, letting go is not throwing away or forgetting about it. Letting go is more setting down compared to carrying. As our thoughts are weightless, they have no mass. But as we think about them more and more, they weigh us down, causing us to feel heavy, lethargic, low energy. So as we're learning to let go, even if we let go of just one in a million things, you'll notice you start to feel lighter and lighter. Because while those thoughts are weightless, they do weigh you down. So let's practice learning to let go, to simply set down. It doesn't need to be forgotten or thrown away. You just don't need to focus on it right now. And just focus gently on our meditation object, floating at our center. As we do this, let your mind feel light and gentle, allowing the relaxation of your body to help your mind feel more relaxed. And little by little, all those extra thoughts will slowly dissipate, becoming fewer and fewer, until eventually your mind comes to a standstill. But no rush. Take your time. The quickest way to improve in meditation is to learn how to stop. Let your mind truly take a pause and allow yourself to just be right here, right now. Ma. Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Now let us continue in silence, allowing your body and mind to take this mini vacation. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. Let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes bright and clear, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let the light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities. Spread it out to fill your state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world. And now throughout the universe, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Ve Buddha Parapata Pache Kananjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes, take your time as we slowly come back. Taking a deep breath, a little stretch if you'd like, as we're slowly coming back. For some of you, if you don't want to come back yet, it's absolutely fine. About those of you who are ready, how are you feeling? You can, all right, see some thumbs up. Oh, wonderful. Oh, everyone's thumbs are up. Great. Notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. And even as I recognize everyone in the room, compared to the other sessions we've had together. You know, when we meditate each time, we compare at the end, once we've finished. That way we see how we're doing. And even if it feels the same, it's still good. Many times, we have this feeling that we're stuck. Like it's not growing, it's just there. In truth, you're doing very well. It's better than not there at all. And not only that, we are letting our mind come to this calm. So if you're able to get back to that calm, that's great. And as I was telling Kelly earlier, you know, when we reach the stillness, there's actually stillness within stillness. There's even stopping within stopping. So it actually goes in deeper and deeper. But you have to let it come on its own. There's no need to force. Don't doubt yourself. You're doing perfectly. But if you ever feel like you're doubting yourself, you're not quite sure, that's why we're here. That's why the monks are here. We're so glad, very happy to give you the answers, or at least help you understand what's going on. And almost always, you guys are actually doing just fine. But it just feels different because we're used to everything out here in the world. But once we're inside, it's a whole new world. So sometimes it can be interesting. and you really can't ask friends who don't meditate. They won't get it. So that's why it's so great that we had these rooms together, to join together, experience together, ask each other. So, as always, does anyone have any questions or comments? Feel free to turn on your mic, type in the chat.
Oh. Hey, LP Klint.
Hello.
I wanted to say thank you very much for the meditation. It was like really easy to go to my center tonight, and it was just really peaceful. It's awesome. Thank you.
Very good.
And I just wanted to ask, without this subject's been on my mind, like we talked about last week, and now it's still kind of on my mind this week. I'm just kind of thinking about it, but I just wanted to know, without like comparing myself to someone else or whatever, that kind of thing. Have you noticed certain, points, like after say 2 years or 5 years or something like that, when it is so nuanced, and obviously there's something that's benefiting me, or I wouldn't do it every day for years, So, but just from an expert perspective.
Okay, that's a great question, Ashley. And many meditators have the same kind of wonder, like, am I doing better? Like, it feels the same. Is it improving? But then again, you still do it because you know it's helping, but you're just not sure if it's helping as much as you think. This is a very normal thing. It's part of we call it the hindrances. Doubt is one of them, and it happens a lot as we get better at meditating, which is kind of funny. You're getting better at meditating, getting better at getting calm, but then you doubt yourself, going, am I calm enough? And it's totally normal. And so what happens is, actually exactly as we were talking about earlier, Kelly. So when your mind's so calm, You just allow it to just be, and then it goes into that stillness. And it really doesn't matter how long you've been practicing, because some people could have been practicing for 10 years, 20 years, or it could have been 20 minutes. Everyone's different because the way to go in is to stop. It's like if everyone is a pail of water, okay? Suppose everyone's a pail of water and everyone's water is kind of squishy, splashy, still moving. But one of these pails of water is just completely still. It's been settling for a long time. So then you look into the pail, you see exactly what's in there. Easy, right away. And they go in deep very easily. This is why some people, brand new, they go in so deep. It's like, what just happened? I've been doing this for years. How come I haven't reached that? It's okay. Never need to compare. No, that's actually another thing. Never compare to each other, like from yourself to another person. We're all different. We're all so unique. Just look at our faces. Unless you have an identical twin, there's no one else that has your face. And that's outside, and inside is even more complex. So as we go in, you know, take your time, let it happen. Don't doubt yourself. You're actually doing just fine. And it's how Long Pa has said, he said this in Thai. He said, it's like a strand of hair is covering your view of a mountain. Isn't that interesting? That's all it is. Sometimes it's just this little thing that's just in your way. A strand of hair blocking your view of a mountain. Imagine that. How silly it is. Just that little thing. Sometimes that's all it is. And sometimes that little strand of hair is our expectation, which tends to happen. And for meditators, our expectation is always very, very, very small, but just enough to hold us back. And I know the feeling. That was something that was really holding me back a few years back. Here and there, sometimes it still creeps up, but once I realize it, reset, restart, and of course, samarahan, because I love it. So continue to practice, okay? Very good.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Hi, Quincy. I see your mic is on.
Hello. Yeah, I had a question. Like, you know how you sit with your legs crossed and your right one on top?
Mm-hmm.
My question is like, it's very uncomfortable. Like, even though I do yoga and I do a lot of stretching and stuff, it's still very uncomfortable for me to sit at that position. And like, to the point where it kind of gets too sore
Oh,
and it throws me off my game. So do I push through that, kinda, or do
okay.
I just sit down?
Okay. So
So
there's
it's
two
kind
things
of
you can do. Um, for the old way would be push through it because eventually
yeah,
you'll just get away. But in truth,
yeah.
if we have limited time, we don't have that much time to meditate. You know, you're not a monk. You're not here
Mm-hmm.
sitting for hours. We have plenty of time to meditate. So instead, what I recommend is adjust. You know, uh, sometimes you sit one way, it feels right for a bit, and then not so much anymore. Just adjust. It's always okay to adjust. All right. At the same time, if some days you just want to see how far you can push yourself, go for it. You can
Mm-hmm.
try. But
Yeah.
but
Okay.
but
Because I don't
when
know, like I like pushing myself. That's why I like yoga and stuff. Because I don't push myself where it hurts. That's the main thing. But I try to push myself to the limit where my body, okay, now I'll pull back. You know what I mean? So I know where
yes,
that
I know.
kind of that point is. So that's what I was curious about this. But thank you. And another thing I noticed too is like I have noise canceling earphones on, and it was pretty quiet in my room. Then my son snuck in. Then all of a sudden, I just got tingling all over my body, and I was like meditating in my deep state, and I kind of freaked out a little bit, and I looked around, and it was him. He was like, and, but I didn't. I was like, oh hi. Then he went walking back out. But the point is like, did I sense him? Kind of like his energy when he walked into the room, or
Yes.
is it?
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I've had that experience also. Uh, Back when I was right when I turned 20 for my birthday, I was a monk at the time. So for my 20th birthday, I was a monk, and my birthday present to myself was to meditate all night. I wanted to try it. Plus, I was young. I was already able to meditate for hours at a time easily, and it was so weird because so we would sleep. So let me just give you an example. Let's say we slept in this area here. You'd cross into the meditation hall, which is here, and then into the restroom over here. So I'm meditating in the meditation hall, and I have my robe cover me because mosquitoes, they're crazy. So I have I have my robe as my mosquito net, and sometime late at night, maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, someone needed to use the restroom, so they had to pass me. I never opened my eyes, but I could tell who it was. So I asked them, "Hey, did you walk by the restroom? How did you know?" I don't know, but I know. And that's just that's what's so great when like you start to feel these different things that normally we don't. It's some of the interesting experiences that happen.
Especially obviously you know them too because you know their energies, right? So you
Hmm.
know it was them, and especially people that you know.
Yes,
So that's
it's
just kind of.
it's that same kind of thing where you can feel like someone that you know is close by. Like most people, the people that don't feel these energies, they go, they might look at you weird, but I don't know why, but I feel it. I know they're around here.
uh,
Also, with sitting, I do have another experience where I used to be the same, and actually, Longpo Tamashiyo, he gave me some advice. What happened was I just got out of surgery. So remember my leg? I just got out of the surgery, so I'm in pain already, and I'm the type that just wants, I'm gonna sit, I just sit, pain, whatever, just push through it. And I went to talk to Long Paul right before he went to class, and he said, "Okay, remember when it's time to meditate, relax. Don't force yourself in any way. Just relax." These are the words he told me, and it's like it's like he knew I was going to do that because we were just talking about I was going to a meditation retreat. I'm going to do this. He's like, "Okay, remember, relax. Don't force yourself. Don't push yourself. Take your time." And I actually had a very wonderful meditation when I realized I was pushing myself and remembering his words. Oh, that's right. Started to release myself, relax, and I just went in very easily. So, even if you're the type that likes to push, here and there, sure, but if you have a limited time, let it go and just allow yourself to just be at ease.
right on. Thank you. And congrats on your 100th episode.
Thank you so much.
And it's awesome. And there's one thing you said too is like when you're a monk, you like to share information, and you just share it just because it's like what you're supposed to do, right? And then it's kind of weird because like in our culture too, like our elders are the knowledge keepers, eh? They're the knowledge holders.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go to ask them questions, they don't expect nothing to. You know what I mean? And they're just happy that they're passing down the knowledge to the younger generation.
Yes.
And that's what when you told me about how you like to just pass your knowledge without expecting nothing, and that just kind of just like made me think about how our elders like to pass down the knowledge just because like it's you have to. It's like I guess it's an honor, right? And
It is.
it's about honoring like yourself and passing it down. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Thank
Yes.
you. I just thought that let you know that too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And many of you guys look at me and go, "I'm the youngest one in the room," or no, Rarity's youngest,
Yeah.
but I'm one of the youngest ones in the room, and I'm the one leading and teaching. I'm just so fortunate. I was a great listener, and I would always love to listen to my elders. They would always tell me this and that. People strangers I meet, and they'll tell me something. I just talk and listen to them. Just wow, cool. Learn so much, and because of it, I get to know more than what I would have in my own lifetime. And also, luckily, having my parents make sure that I speak Thai, I get to translate what I've learned from my masters too, to share with all of you.
That's the true bodhisattva. So
That's true.
thank you. That's what you are. So there's not many of those. So thank you so much.
Well, as the time is now ended, let me end it for our Facebook and YouTube. So I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into the light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So let's keep smiling and brighten up the world together. So take care, everyone, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. People on Zoom, we can stay longer if you like.